are you both doing? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well today, tonight, whenever you're watching this. Vern, yeah, I haven't seen you. Oh, guys, it's been a bit. It's been like 2 weeks. We hit 2,000 bees in our hive, which is so effing cool. So I'm so excited. Good, you're doing well. Good. Oh my god, the new place, Vern. Thanks for asking. It's good. I realized I didn't do a full ramble about it, but it took like, it was a whole process moving in like 3 days, but I'm loving it. I'm realizing like the layout, excuse the airplane, the layout is like kind of the same as my old place, which is kind of crazy. Like, don't you guys see, like, it's literally like the door and then the mirrors, and it feels like my old place, but it's like smaller, and I really like it. I also am really liking my roommate a lot. Hi, sorry. It's Aria from my actual channel. Hello, how are you? Hey, I'm good. How are you? What is your actual channel? This is cool. I want to see. Yeah, hang out, y'all. Sit back. We're gonna like wait a couple minutes, but yeah, tell me how you guys are doing. Like, how's your Thursday? It's September, y'all. Isn't that crazy? I think it's crazy. I find it so wild. I'm just pulling some stuff up on my laptop. Okay. Cool. I'm just pulling up my chat right here. So yes, guys, welcome. Oh, Brenda went to ladies' night and you met some new friends. That's awesome, Brenda. I'm so proud of you. That's so awesome. Good job. It's good to be making new friends. I feel like I'm in a process though where I'm not making new friends right now. I don't know if you guys ever get in those, like, you know, in moments in life where you're like make a lot of new friends. I feel like right now I'm in like a moment where I'm not making new friends, which I'm okay with, you know. Yeah, congrats. Guys, it's been crazy. I guess I'll give you a little ramble, like what's been going on, and then once we hit the 5-minute mark, we'll get into advice. But I'm working another job, and you guys are gonna get the little, hi Sharon. Oh, thanks so much. We love grandma spirit in this hive, so welcome. I basically am working another job, you guys. So I have the coffee shop gig, as you guys know, and I think I'm gonna do another ramble about this, but I'm actually working a reality TV show. It's called The Masked Singer. The Masked Singer. Don't know if you know about it, but it's basically like this talent show, and I'm a talent. I'm a panel PA, so I'm basically working directly with the panel, like the famous people, and I'm just bringing them to set. And yeah, so I'm working on season 11. Yeah, it's the one where they wear like the crazy costumes. So I'm gonna be doing that. I started yesterday, and I'm literally moving. I think her name is like Jenny McCarthy or whatever. I'm moving. I literally like hang out with them. I'm basically like their assistants, and I move them from stage and everything, and just like get them lunches and all the bitch work. But it's great. But guys, I did that, and then I came home at 2 a.m. and I literally then had a coffee shop shift at 6:30 a.m. this morning. Oh, Jensen Ackles, good. Yeah, it's super exciting. Very, very exciting, but I'm very tired. It's good to be back on set because the strike has stopped everything. So, yeah, but maybe I'll do a ramble about that later. I just want to give you guys a heads up. That's what's been like the last few days, so it's exciting. Okay. I love you all are here. Sit back, relax. We're gonna get into some advice. So if you're new here, every Thursday we do Hive Advice, which is basically just, it's our way of all of us kind of getting together and kind of getting to support each other, which I really love. You guys have supported me a lot, and hopefully vice versa, but I would love for you guys to also engage with each other. So obviously if you're live, I would love your advice, but also if you're watching this after our live event, always put down in the comments your thoughts, because the people that ask the advice, they always go and watch these videos and they'll look at your comments as well. So let me just pull up, I'm just pulling up my community tab right now. Also, yeah, guys, we got to 2,000 bees. It's pretty cool. I'm extremely proud of all of us. It is very, very cool. Okay, so give me 1 sec because I pulling up the community tab and then I'm pulling something else up to look at your guys' comments and stuff. So, okay. I have so much going on. Jeez. Okay, are you guys ready? So we're gonna get into advice. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so I haven't read all these, but these look great. So, okay, so we're gonna get in the first one. The first piece of advice. Thank you so much. Sorry. Oh, thank you. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Seriously. I mean, it's you guys. That's why. Okay, so here we go. This is what the first advice is. It says, I'm 2 years into studying a degree that no longer makes me happy or interests me in the slightest. I don't know what else I'd prefer to do though. Should I stay and try to finish a degree I dislike, but I'm so close to finishing? Should I somehow try to figure out what else I prefer to do and then start studying it all over again? I don't know what to do. Any advice would be welcome and appreciated. So, as always, throw your comments or your advice, like what your thoughts are, down below. I'm gonna read it one more time. I'm 2 years into studying a degree that no longer makes me happy or interests me in the slightest. I don't know what else I'd prefer to do though. Should I stay and try to finish a degree I dislike, but I'm so close to finishing? Or should I somehow try to figure out what else I prefer to do and then start studying all over again? I don't know what to do. Any advice is welcome and appreciated. So I'll give you guys my advice. I think we all have opinions. So, okay, but mine would be, I actually think, okay, things with degrees is it depends what your degree is. I feel like we live in the era right now where actually what you study, you're most likely going to do a job afterwards that's not even related fully, but it depends how specialized your degree is. So I wouldn't, if you're not wanting to finish because you're worried that you don't want to do the field at all, I would give yourself a break. You learn a lot by going through this, and even after college you will know, I think, which way to go. Studying is never fun. We get bored of it sometimes, yeah, this is a tough one. It's also very situational, right? It depends if you're in med school versus if you're in law, or if you're marine biology, I saw that Saria said, my advice on that would always be definitely do not feel stuck in something that's not fulfilling, no matter how much time you've put in. I know that can definitely be hard to let go of. Yeah, I mean, that's really good advice too. Sorry, and I kind of have opposite advice, but I think both are really valid because it's so hard, right? With the line of you guys, know about hedonism and stuff, the line of if you're always trying to chase things that make you feel good in the moment, you're never gonna do anything worthwhile. The things that you might want in 10 or 15 years, the real things that matter, it's not gonna feel good to start working on them now because you're not gonna get the results immediately, right? So I think it's questioning. Obviously, if it's not fulfilling you, go your own route. But I would also encourage you, what's the reason that you got into this in the first place, Did you just not know and you just dropped into it? Because if that's the case, then start exploring. I also feel you're in a new, your degree, you can start exploring while you're in your degree still, start to dream a little bit. Let's see what you guys are all saying. You guys are also smart. So Fern says, if you continue, while you get into, sorry, I'm gonna move my laptop so I can actually look at you guys too, so don't mind me. Fern says, If you continue, will you get into or further into debt? If so, pause and wait until you know I have so much debt for something I'm not even doing now. That's true too. Yeah, you can go at your own pace. You don't need to like finish everything at 4 years or 2 years. Sharon says, no interest in the slightest will quickly turn into absolute disdain. That's not a happy place. Move on to something new. Wishing you the best. Zarya says, but absolutely try to see if you can change your major to something you're more interested in, or just try to find things now that interest you that you may be able to do on the side. Yeah, I think, yeah, you guys are all so smart. You are all so smart. I think finding, you know, you can be doing your major now and be beginning to find what you really want. If you feel very overwhelmed, you can also take a break. You know, like take a break. I know it might feel like, since everyone is like maybe going 4 years in a row, you know, when you get older you realize that there's no right way to do things. The only right way to do it is the way that you need to do it. So take care of yourself. School, always be there. Oh my god, Ed, what's up, girl? I love you, Ed. Alyssa's great. Zarya said, but absolutely try to. Oh wait, you already said that. Zarya said, and definitely really examine your why. I feel that you definitely have. That would definitely help navigating you where you'd like to be. Wish you the absolute best. Sharon says the world is such a different place than my time. Thank you all. Thanks for the love, Alyssa. I know we got 2K. It made me cry the other day. You're so good. We've all been MIA. Breaks are vital. Yeah, I think it's really good you're having these feelings about, you know, if you're 2 years into your degree and you want to leave, you don't know whether to stay or to leave. I think it's really good you're questioning these things. I want to let you know, like, I was in my 3rd year into my 4th, and I knew, I think my degree was different, I guess, probably. I was doing acting, and I realized, hey, I need a break from this, and I was like, I'm just gonna finish it out. There is something very substantial about finishing a degree. I don't think that we should just ignore that. There is something, whether it's as strong as it used to be, there is something that's palpable that you can use for jobs in the future. So I say, if you're even close, I'd say finish. It is, I think it's, I'm telling you advice that you don't want to hear, but I think it's very, once you drop out of school, I think it's very hard to get back into the swing of it. That's why people kind of like go, and I realize this with my friends that go to like law school and stuff after, they just keep going, because once you get out of school life, you begin to create new habits and all of that. Yeah. But obviously, maybe take a time to reflect. I'm gonna relook at what your, anything else we didn't touch on. And you said you don't know what else you'd prefer to do. It's okay. Yo, the secret of life is, also, FYI with my microphone, I feel like I'm always talking very loud, so I'm trying to get better at that. But, I feel like the secret of life is that no one ever really knows what they're really doing. So the fact that you don't know what you prefer to do is, it's okay. It's okay to sometimes change before you know what your next step is, and that's very scary. But the more you allow yourself to take the leap when you don't know what's next, you can find really beautiful things, because sometimes you're not supposed to know exactly what's next. You guys are saying, and also, sorry, it says, and also don't feel like there is a right or wrong answer. Each choice you make will help you learn and become better. Yeah, totally. What's meant for you will never pass you, so don't be so hard on yourself. Yes. That's so good advice. You guys are amazing. Pink's ASMR. Guys, if you haven't, just a quick shout out. Pink's ASMR is amazing. I followed him, I think, a while when he was making videos. Go check out his channel. I don't know if you're still doing ASMR, man, but he has really good, crisp rambles, and it was absolutely like amazing. I remember I actually like looked at your videos and I was trying to get some inspiration from it, and I did for some videos back in the past. So check out Pink's ASMR when you guys can. He's great. Thanks for stopping by, Pinks. But yeah, what we're talking about, like, don't be so hard. It's okay. Every how do I say it? The right choice is making a choice. The wrong choice is never making a choice and just sitting in discomfort, or not knowing what to do, you know. Pink's ASMR is gonna make a video about his return and where he's been for the last 8 months. Perfect. We'll all keep our eyes out. I'm very excited, man. And okay, so yeah. Fern says it's okay not to know. I'm old and don't know yet. Yeah. I don't think we ever know, and I think that's life. So that's kind of the highs and the lows of it. But you're doing great. I'm really proud. We're all really proud of you. Like, you're questioning, as you should. You're a smart person. People that don't care about things, that aren't thinking about a lot of, if they aren't questioning what they're doing. So if you're questioning what you're doing, you have a very good moral ground. I think that's my thoughts. Yeah, sorry, he's great. Yeah, okay. Any last thoughts about this advice for this person? You know, is already 2 years into their degree and they aren't loving it. Do they continue for 2 more years or however long, or do they stop even though they don't know where they want to go? Any last advice? I hope that my friend this helped you. Basically, you can't really make a wrong decision. And I think the best advice I ever got is, like, you already know what you're gonna do. I know you feel like you don't know, but whatever you want the answer to be, whatever you want us to say to you is the right answer for what you're gonna do. So just, like, acknowledge that. What are you deep down wanting us to tell you? And that is your clue on what you really want to do. And it's gonna be scary. It probably is scary. It's always scary doing the unconventional, taking a risk, but I promise you it's worth it, because you're gonna grow a lot and your future self is gonna be very proud of you for doing it, you know. Victoria. Oh my god, guys, it was Victoria's birthday yesterday. Happy 26th birthday, Victoria. Happy birthday to you. Everybody, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Victoria. Happy birthday to you, and many more. Hope you're doing great. Okay, you guys, we're gonna go on to our next advice. So, moving on. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? So, this is another user in the Hive, and let's see what they said. Okay, this is what they said. They said, should I move after graduating? I'm in a small town, and I'm feeling like I need something new. There are more job opportunities in big cities, and I want to start over in some ways, emotionally and mentally. However, I've never lived in a big city. What do y'all think? I appreciate you all a lot as well. I'll read it one more time. Should I move after graduating? I'm in a small town and I'm feeling like I need something new. There are more job opportunities in big cities, and I want to start over in some ways, emotionally and mentally. However, I've never lived in a big city. What do y'all think? I appreciate you all a lot as well. Sorry, I said exactly what I was saying. Sorry, I said absolutely in all caps. I totally agree. Sorry, it says go for it. You can always go back home. LOL. Brenda says go for it. I have to say, I think you should totally do it. You are so right. Like, logically, you're like, you know, you got more job opportunities. You can start over emotionally, mentally, and the best thing, my friend, is it's a lot of fun to kind of like recreate who you are. You can be whoever you want, and it's fun to see who you become when you don't feel pressured or bogged down. And the best advice I ever got, I actually got this from my dentist, which is fucking wild. When I moved out to LA from the East Coast to the West Coast, she told me, I was like, I don't know if I'm making the right decision. She said, just think of it like this: it's all temporary. Okay, life is just an adventure. So you can go to the city, go explore, have fun, learn more about yourself, and the best thing is if you go to the city, you'll love it, and you might be like, oh, I'm so glad I made this decision, or it'll make your bond to home even stronger than it is now. It will make you more grateful for your home, and you might move back, but you would move back knowing deep down that that's the right place for you. I feel like we never really know if we're in the right place unless you go travel, if you go meet different people. And I think that's what our 20s is all about, or 30s or 40s, whenever you're going through that phase in your life. We need to move through people to really learn where we're grounded. Like, are we grounded back at the people that we grew up with? Are we grounded in other communities? And it's only positive things. It will, to be honest, it will be hard. It's always hard moving somewhere new, getting the feel of the land, meeting new people. It's a lot of like culture shocks and stuff. But I want you just to remember that advice. Just remember this. It might be a good intention for Sunday, but it's temporary. Just say this is all temporary. Your feelings, all of it is temporary. So the beautiful thing about that is that you can move whenever you want. You're not grounded anywhere, and you can try new things. You can be really flirty one day. You could be really emo. You can be really disgusting, really like put together, and it's all play. No one knows. There's no right way to do this thing called life. So have fun with it. I would totally, if you're ever interested in doing something new, I always say go for it. The worst thing that happens is you realize that you love the thing that you already have, and it gives you more appreciation. Let's see what you guys are all saying. You guys are saying, okay, I'm excited to read these. So Brenda says, at least maybe take a few days to check out the area you want to go to, see what it's like and feel the vibe. That's a great thing. So if it feels really big to like go to the city and all of that, let's break it down into chunks. We've talked about this, like let's figure out what our goal is, and then we'll just figure out what is the thing that you can do right now in 2 minutes that you can do. Break it all the way down, and then it's more tangible. So it might literally just be like, have you visited the city? Go visit. Maybe go for a day trip. If you can't afford that, go on Google Maps, and I love doing that. Go on Google Maps and like go, this is how we location scout for TV info, but you go on location map on Google Maps, and you can go in like first person view, and you can just like go around the streets, do that, watch videos. I remember on YouTube, you can watch videos about the cities. You can kind of get a sense of what the people are like without even leaving your bed. That's very good. And I think you'll immediately know if you're excited or if you're nervous, and it's a really good like indicator if you want to do it or not. I'm very pro impulse. I don't know why, but if you ever have an impulse to go somewhere, if you want to do something because you're excited, it's not out of fear, but it's out of excitement. I always say 100% do it, as long as it's safe and not hurting anyone. Never do anything just based out of fear. It's rare that we ever get those feelings of excitement. I feel like we should hold ourselves back from fear because sometimes we don't know on the other side what the good thing is, right? So we only know what we have. We don't know what the unknown is. But when the unknown is something we're really excited for, like moving to a city, when you feel that impulse, go for it. Because I think it's really rare to feel excited sometimes about the unknown, Victoria says, I've known a lot of people who did that right after college or uni. They don't regret doing it at all. It's a big change, but you should totally do it. You only live once. Totally agree. Especially when you're younger. You can do this whenever you want in life, but when you're younger and you're learning who you are, there's all those stages, right? When you leave home and then you're in college. But even when you're in college, you're kind of around homogenous people all at school. When you graduate, that's that's the time where you really learn how to make friends in the world, when you learn what hobbies you want to do, how to balance life, and it's really cool to go somewhere new for that. Because the best thing is, if you have a really shitty time, you can always leave that and then go back home or go somewhere else. You know, you can kind of like compartmentalize it, which is so fun and very helpful. Fern says, big cities can be overrated. I moved from a small city to LA. I didn't really like it. It was very busy all the time. I moved back after 5 years. See, that's fair too. That's kind of the best thing. But Fern, I have a question. Do you regret moving? Are you like, would you have not moved at all to LA, or are you glad that you did? Let me know. Because what you'll learn is like you might love the city, or you'll hate it. But at least you'll know, right? And I think, I don't know how y'all do this. We should do an advice about this. But how do you live without regret? That's really hard. Regret like pulls us down a lot, and so if there's ever a time where if you don't do it, you're gonna regret it in the future, just do it. That's how I live. That's hopefully how you guys live too. I feel like life isn't fun if you're just always regretting things. Saria says, right, sounds like a win-win situation to me. I'm so excited for you. I know you'll have so much fun experiencing new things. Big cities can definitely be overrated. I kind of like more medium-sized cities, or cities on the outskirts of the big city, so you can get the best of both worlds. See, everyone has their opinion. I love this because you all are right. But the only way that you're going to know is you have to try. And the fun thing and scary thing is you'll immediately know. Well, give it like maybe like 6 months, a year. LA, where I live, is notorious for being really bad for stabilizing. It takes 5 years before you feel grounded and with friends. I'm in year 3, and it's very true. You have friends, but I don't know how to describe it. It feels weird. Brenda says, I'm getting ready to move from a small town to Parma, Ohio. Yeah, I'm excited but nervous, especially since everyone's upset about me leaving. Brenda, and everyone in this live is so proud of you for going. If you're new here, Brenda was, and I hope it's okay I share this, but Brenda was kind of in a living situation where she felt like people were kind of using her a little bit, and they weren't the nicest. And Brenda took the courage to now move out and live with her son, which I'm very excited for you. And I want you to know, Brenda, too, is like, if this, it's all temporary. If you go and you don't like it, you can always move back. You'll figure out a situation. Nothing is as bad as you think it is, or as finalized as you think it is. And that brings me a lot of peace. I hope it brings you guys peace too. Fern says, so this is about LA. I regret moving, but I'm an East Coast girl. Boston is home, even if it's outside of the main city. Well, there you go. Okay. I'm proud of you, Fern, though, because I think you moved again, so that's good for you. I know I missed the East Coast too. Saria saying, congrats even on the move, Brenda. Hope everything is even better than you expected. You guys are amazing. Fern said that too. Fern said, just don't regret. If you feel like that's a good thing in the future, if you feel like you're going to regret something, do it now, Good advice, y'all. Good advice. You guys are crushing this. Brenda says, it's just annoying that my friends are being selfish and not wanting me to leave and making me feel guilty about living my life. Brenda, you're gonna hate hearing this, but if anyone ever makes you feel guilty, they're not looking out for your best interest at heart, and those aren't real friends. I feel like real friends let people breathe, and they let people leave, and they know that they can leave because they know that they'll always be connected and come back. Because if you really have someone's best heart, best intentions, they're gonna come back to you. If you really love someone, if you really are rooting for them, eventually you'll reconnect, because why wouldn't they reconnect with you? It's very rare for people to have that. So if they're making you feel a certain way, I think hopefully you do know too that they need you in a way that's a little selfish for them. So I'm proud of you. You need to get through that crap. Don't feel guilty about it. Life's so temporary. Remember, we're supposed to be moving and living our lives and becoming better. And it's that thing too, where it's like you fit in their life a certain way, and now they're losing you in a sense, which isn't something to feel guilty about. But that's why they're holding on, because they don't want to change, and so they're gonna try everything not to. Change is uncomfortable, and we don't like change, but it's so important, you know. Let's see. Vern says, Brenda, I just didn't tell people. They found out I moved when I left. It was better for all of us, and it's out. None of them were real friends. Yeah. Brenda says, I so agree, Nick. They are just butthurt that I won't be taking care of them. Yeah, they will. See, you're very smart. You know that. It still doesn't feel good, though. Like, feel the feels. Yeah, though, there's the whole reason why we say brain and heart, right? Because, like, you can conceptualize it, but then your body's gonna feel things. Allow both to happen. You're good. Sorry, it says, where are you from, Nick? I'm from the Bay Area, California, and I can't imagine leaving California. LOL, I'm a true West Coast baby. But I'd love to move out of the country if I move anywhere. So, Zaria, I live in LA, but I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, so where Fern is from. I will give a little ramble. I've been thinking, I'm in a part in my life right now where I'm very much thinking about how I'm reconnecting with family. I went back to the wedding. There was that ramble that I just put up. If you haven't seen it, watch it. I talk about the wedding and kind of how it's kind of hard. I'm kind of realizing that, like, family's very important to me, and you know, I love the moments that we're all together. However, I wish I was closer, and it's that weird thing, because I know that when we're closer, you know, every hangout is less meaningful. But yeah, I'm just realizing that family's important, especially since I feel like I've disconnected from my sister and stuff recently, which is hard. I don't know if you guys are going through that, where you let people, it's the whole thing with, we're talking about Brenda, if you really love someone, you're gonna let them go, right? Because you can't give them everything. Life has all these wonderful people and experiences and opportunities that you just can't give to the people you love. They have to go and do them yourselves, and sometimes that means that you give them the space and time to do it, and you know that they know, hopefully deep down, that if they ever need you, you're here. That's how it's been feeling with my sister. It's like just letting her go into the world, realizing that, yeah, she needs me, but she also doesn't anymore in a way that we used to need each other. And it's hard because I feel like I need her in that way, but I don't want to overstep because I'm freeing her, you know? So that's my life right now. Don't know how I got on that ramble, but it's all about, like, letting people go, right? So yes, that's why I'm East Coast, so I'm thinking about family and everything. But yeah, I'm from Boston. I would highly recommend traveling. Europe is amazing. London. If you ever can travel, I swear to God, do it. I know it's expensive. It sounds like it's, you're spending a lot of money. You will never regret traveling. It is crazy how much it opens up your mind and really grounds you, which is hilarious because, like, you're moving, right? You're, like, all around, but it grounds you because it makes you realize that everywhere where you are right now is unique, and the rest of the world's nothing like it. By the people they talk, you know, everything, the food, the culture, and it really gets you to realize, like, hey, you know, everything's ingrained in you by society, but you can choose. You can choose where you want to go, what you want to do, you know. So let me keep reading this. Oh, Victoria's from Canada. Welcome, Canadian. There's actually a lot of people that are from all over the world, you guys. I hope you realize that. There are people from Morocco, from Switzerland, from the US, I think from Spain. Our hive is growing and is very cool. I'm very proud of all of us. Yes. Okay, cool. So let me keep going back to our thing. And also, everyone, I think you always do it, but if you could like and comment on the videos for this channel, it always helps to like spread the video everywhere to people that need it. You know, we're all about growing the hive. It's very fun for me, so it means a lot. If you ever want to support the channel, just click a like. Or if you have any advice for, sorry, this is a side tangent, but if you have any advice about videos, making them better quality, I do want to make things more enjoyable, better, so always feel free to DM me. You can throw critiques, like, it's a safe place. I know it comes from a warm heart, so do you. But yeah, just like putting that out there. I'm hopefully looking out for you guys. You look out for me. We're all a team, you know. Zaria says, yes, Nick, I absolutely love traveling. I've been to many European countries, and I just love their way of living. I find it more peaceful and just less pressuring in a way. It's great. I swear to God, the people I'm attracted to are all in London. It's crazy. I just love their accent and their style and everything. Victoria says there's a huge small movie festival going on this week and next week where I live. Ooh, that's fun. I love it. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna go back to our advice. I think, so for this person about moving, we are all under the, I think we're all, well, Fern, I think you might be different, but most of us are leaning towards you should do it. I also want to toss in some magic. Ready? So this is what I've been learning with life recently. It's really, really important to think about things, and that sounds very weird, but let me explain. Like, think about things in the sense of these advice. Do I go do this thing? Do I not? When you start to be like, and I think it's the sound of videos, when you start to be like, hey, do I move to the city? And you go, yeah, I would actually love to be there, but I don't know how. That's a very magical spot, because if you knock on your brain, be like, yeah, I'd be open to going, opportunities, and I swear, because it's happened to me, it's been crazy. It's how I got to LA. Opportunities will open, and it will be so organic for you to go to these places. So it doesn't matter that you don't know how you're gonna get there. It doesn't matter how you don't know how you're gonna get the job. Just acknowledging that you want it, and it's really important, because when the opportunity comes, you'll grab it. That's how I came to LA. I knew one day friends used to ask me in New York, where do you think you'll be in New York in 5 years? I'd be like, no, I feel like I see myself in LA. And they'd be like, oh, wow, how would you get there? What do you think you'll be doing there? I go, I have no idea, but I just feel that I'll be there. And I just knew it. I just felt it. I don't know if you ever have those intuitions where you just can feel where you're supposed to be, where you're supposed to go, and then it happens. That's why I think it's so important. Like, think about what you want, acknowledge that that's what you want, and just trust that you'll get there, because an opportunity will arise and you'll just be there, and one day you'll wake up and you'll be like, I'm actually where I wanted to be. Okay, so let's see. So Fern says, I just overthink a lot. I like lots of info before doing most things. I'm a planner. My fam hates it until they need something done. That's fair. That's a really good strength of yours. I am not the best planner. I wish I was kind of better, to be real. Yeah. I wish I was better at planning. I also wish, for me, I was better at being a little bit more realistic and grounded. I feel like a lot of times I'm like in this like headspace of just like I'm living here and my reality is like a little different from that. I'd love to connect the two. Does that make any sense? Maybe not. Maybe that sounds so crazy. Victoria says, the closest I've been to LA was Las Vegas. I love Las Vegas. Las Vegas is so fun. You all should go. It's like a adult Chuck E. Cheese. That's what I say to everyone. Sorry, I'm an Aquarius. So I think that explains it. I'm very, yeah. An Aquarius is very like, I think free-spirited, very floated, can can be kind of like, not like airheaded, but very ungrounded. And that's definitely how I am a lot of the time. I'm an Aquarius, so I'm an Aquarius. My rising is a Leo, and my moon is a Cancer. Okay, so we have one more advice. This is like a very chill advice, and I love it. I actually love that you put it in here. Pink's ASMR. Ooh, oh, nice. You're on the cusp, Brenda. I am also on a cusp. I'm a Capricorn Aquarius cusp. Actually, let's see what Saria said. Saria said, I feel like I'm the same way with the reality being different from my actual reality. I'm a Pisces, so I definitely get where you're coming from. I'm for the delusions within reason. Yeah. Do you guys ever feel like you're just like waiting for something to happen to like wake you up a little bit? I feel like I've been just like floating, and like I've done a lot, like the short film. I love having you guys, like I feel very connected in a lot of ways, but I also feel like something is missing, and I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like I'm waiting for it to click what that is, you know. It's a very weird time. Sorry, I said yes. Yeah. Victoria says I'm a stubborn Virgo all the way. I hope you guys feel how much love is in this hive. I absolutely adore you all, and I literally hope you all know. I know every single one of you watching this is going through something, and you might not even want to admit it yet, but I know you're going through something hard, or you're thinking about stuff a lot. I want you to know that we all got your back. We all love you, and like everything is gonna work out. You can like release all that stress, release it. You're so good, and although you might feel like a lot of people aren't going through what you're going through, it might be true, but we all are going through something, and we all can love each other because of that, right? Like we can all love each other and be around each other and support each other, and just know that, you know, we don't speak all of our truths, but we all have each other's backs, you know. I love you guys. You guys are just great people. Zaria says, I'm literally waiting for something. I don't know what, but I can feel it. Yeah, that's how I feel too. And I trust that. That's how I moved to LA. It was so weird. I don't know if you guys ever felt that. Where you just know something's coming. You just don't know yet. But then when it happens, you're like, oh, that was the thing, you know? Mine was coming to LA. I was in New York. COVID happened. And then I got a gig on Shameless literally to work the next day, and I flew over and I just started and I stayed here. That was my thing, and I jumped on the opportunity. It was so impulsive, but I knew, right, like I've already thought it through that I was gonna go to LA eventually, so I was like, hell yeah, we're gonna just go for it. Victoria says, I like telling stories, lol. Nick, I remember the stupidest things. It's crazy. Storytelling is my favorite thing too. I love connecting with people, and stories are fun. Saria says, I love you too, Nick, and everyone else here. I'm so grateful to be part of this community. Brenda says, I love you all too. Ah, y'all are amazing. So, the last piece of advice, and this is a fun one. This is from Pink's ASMR. And y'all should really go check him out. I'm glad he came back, because let me just tell you what happened. He was making all these videos, and then his channel went dark. Like, it looked like it got hacked, like there were no videos left. And I was like, what the fuck? And at the time, he was doing way better. He had way more subscribers. He was doing so good. He is good. Very soft-spoken, very like soothing, and great rambles. And I love rambles. That's why this whole channel exists, because I feel like it's so awesome kind of getting a window into someone's life, right? We all live our lives and we all think it's normal, but if you watch everyone's rambles videos, everyone's doing different things. There is no normal, and that's kind of the love that I love from rambles. It's amazing. So yeah, go check him out. But it went dark, and then I just got a message that he he commented on one of our posts on the Hive, and now he's back, and his channel's back. So go blow it up, go love it, do your thing, y'all. Victoria says, I feel like we would all be friends in real life, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like we should have a pizza day. One day we'll all just get in a room, we'll just eat pizza, and we'll all just chat. Okay, but Pink's advice, it's really low-key and I love it. It's literally, he's like, literally just need some good movie suggestions. Need good movie suggestions, and I think this is fun. No judgment, but maybe a little bit, but not really. What is your favorite movie? If you want to throw it in the comments, and I will tell you what mine is. I actually always butcher his name, so I'm just gonna look up his full name. So, my favorite movie, which is a good movie recommendation, would be Arrival. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's Arrival. It's by Denis Villeneuve. I don't know how to pronounce that. Very good film. It was in 2016. It's with Amy Adams. I love sci-fi films. And give it a second. I love films that have deep meaning, but also play with time and connection, and that is exactly what Arrival does. Really amazing. Some other good films that are out right now. Don't Talk to Me is really good. Bottoms is very good. Very fun, very queer, very fun. Let me see what you guys are saying. Fern says, When Harry Met Sally. That's a really good one. I love the stupid love-hate story. I don't know why. It's because that movie is so delicious. When Harry Met Sally, so it ignores it's just so brilliant because it has all these moments of them meeting, right? But then it ignores the in-between space, so all we see is their meetings, their hangouts back to back to back, which is a love story, but it also lends itself to real life because that's how we view relationships, right? We always think about, if you're really into someone, you always think about the last time you hung out, and then when you hang out, you like connect the threads, but you often lose the in-between time. You always think people are the same, but they're not. And I thought it was really great. We love a good villain to love arc. That's a great writing arc. That's something I want to work on more, is like people that hate each other turn into lovers. That's like a delicious arc to watch in television and film, and When Harry Met Sally, it was great for that. Really, really good. Brenda says Rear Window by Alfred Hitchcock. I actually haven't seen that. I heard it's really good. That's a classic. Zaria says Avatar 2 is my favorite movie. It's so magical and mystical. I absolutely love it. It literally lights up the Pisces in me. Avatar 2 is delicious too. We all have our favorite movies, so take that. It's very visually stunning, so if you want something that is beautiful to watch, definitely watch Avatar 2. Also go to Disney World. They have Avatar Land, which is insane. Y'all should look it up on YouTube. It is wild. Brenda says The Ambulance, 1990. Yeah, so Fern, back to Harry Met Sally. Fern says it's like real life, not so much typical chick flick. Totally agree. I love the way it's shot too. It's very like long shots of them just acting. Brenda says 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Polar Express. Fern says The Birdcage, Robin Williams and Nathan Lane are a fantastic couple. I should watch that. Beetlejuice. Yeah, some really good movies. Are there any other ones I've loved recently? I saw Frances Ha. So, how Barbie came out, who Greta Gerwig is, right? I'm assuming everyone knows now. So she did a lot of other films before, but she was an actor. She did Frances Ha. She wrote it with Noah Bachman, I think that's his name, who also helped write Barbie. And at the time, Greta wanted to be an actor. Okay, she was going the acting route. She was even they're gonna do a spin-off of How I Met Your Mother. It was initially called How I Met Your Dad before what it is now, and Greta starred in the pilot. So she was like an actor. right after that, she decided to make a jump to switch to directing. But wow, and that's why she directed, then Noah helped to write, so she's a writer. That was a big jump. But before that, she was in Frances Ha, so she wrote it with Noah Bachman. It's on Netflix. It's black and white. It's like a French noir. I think that's noir, but it's like a classic old story, like love story, black and white. It's about this girl who lives in New York, and you just see her life as she's trying to become a dancer, and all of her missed connections, her losing, like moving apartments, basically like where she moves in New York and stuff. It's amazing. I think it's great. Acting's phenomenal. Makes you feel good. I also, y'all, I also saw But I'm a Cheerleader. Have you seen that? But I'm a Cheerleader. That's a gay film. It's so good. It's with Natasha, the girl from Orange is the New Black. Very, very good. And it's about this cheerleader girl who basically goes to conversion therapy because everyone's like, you're gay, and she's like, I'm not gay. And then by making her go to conversion therapy, she's like, oh, I'll give this a try, maybe I am gay. And then she like falls in love, and it's funny, well shot, and very, very really good ending too. It's a feel good movie. It's very good. Sweet. I just want to check something. Can I check my... I'm trying to check my battery. I think my battery's dying and my phone ends. It's because it shut off, but I want to talk real fast. I know Victoria just said something. She said, on a different topic, she's been told I give mean girl vibes, but they said but not the mean part. Is that a compliment? I give, but not the mean part. Oh, okay, they said, you're a mean girl, but not the mean part. Is that a compliment? Yeah, you're sassy. I love it. That's a compliment. I'll take it. Okay. Yeah, so, okay, those are the movies. Go see But a Cheerleader if you like queer films. Go see Frances Ha if you kind of want an indie film that's really nice. Go see Arrival if you want like a big blockbuster that I haven't seen yet. Polar Express is really good. Beetlejuice. Yeah, y'all are crushing it. But cool. I'm going to say goodnight and goodbye to all of you. I adore every single one of you. Thank you for showing up, for being you. Yeah, just very grateful to have you all in my life and vice versa. Yeah, we will chat very soon. Take good care of yourself. Can you hear me, Mason? Wait, guys, my voice has been okay, right? Oh no, I hope the microphone's been attached. Oh well, nothing left to do. But, okay, we'll see you guys later. Have a really great night, a good life, and I'll see you in the next video. Lots of love. Bye, 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 bye.